Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I'm doing a back-to-back video today because something I got questions about. I live in an expandable house, everybody knows, from China because I've done some videos on it. Pros and cons of living in my expandable house. And you know what? I was thinking of the cons. I have been thinking about this last 2 days, 3 days. What are the cons of me living in my expandable house? I don't know. I only have two I can really think about and come up with. One is, it gets hot. And of course everything gets hot. It does not get any hotter than a tin roof on a house. No hotter than that. In fact, it's cooler than a tin roof on a house. 75 millimeter thickness. It's like this thick. And the walls are 50 millimeter thick. With styrofoam. It's metal, styrofoam, and the metal. So sandwich, the styrofoam sandwiched in the middle. So there's a lot of positive aspects to that. I can actually walk on the roof. It actually holds a lot of weight. So you can actually walk on it. It's just like a normal house. Now, the thing too is about the house is, there's one other thing besides you have to have some type of aircon. Now, you can leave it open, just have the windows open, things like that. It's as cooler as any house you have here in the Philippines. I mean, it's not much difference. In fact, it's actually better because the insulation is better. Open up the windows is fine. I just prefer to have a little aircon because I'm used to air, living in USA. The other thing is you have to wash it. It's dirty, so that's one thing you have to watch. Wash your house. You can actually paint this. It's aluminum. It's not aluminum. It's actually sheet metal. You can actually paint this. You can paint it any color you want. You can do anything you want with it. There's many things you can actually do with it. You actually they have plastic brick you can attach to this house. There's so many things you can do these things. It's crazy. You can actually you can paint it anything. You can repaint it a different color next week. You can paint it next color next week, and it holds paint well. It's very good. I used to work for Glidden Paint, one of my other jobs. Okay, so actually the best thing about this house, quiet. You really don't have any problems in the house. It's very quiet. You hear anything in here now? No. I could take you outside right now and you won't believe how noisy it is out there. So no dust. You don't have any dust here because there's no windows or doors open. We don't keep them open because there's really no need in it. It's just like an American house. Of course, another positive aspect, you open it up, you drop it, and you sleep in it that night. And if you had to move, if something happened and I had to move, and Chicha and I, we would just block this thing up. We would pack it all in the middle, and we could take it anywhere. So if something happened to here in Mindanao, let's just say something happened, we could just take it and go. But I don't foresee that happening. And here's the thing also. There's no rat. I don't have any rat. I go in any house, no matter American built or not, or anything here in the Philippines, every house has a rat. Thank goodness for this one, knock on wood. I need knock on wood. We don't have any of that problem here because there's no holes or crevices or anything in there to find their way in through the doors or under the doors. All ours sliding doors, sliding windows, and all ours are sealed. It's sealed, and you actually got a piece of rubber, like your car, goes around the seal all the way around. Can you eat through that? Yes. But the thing of it is, there's plates of metal that you put after that. Yeah, we have our house next to us, Chicha was just saying. We have our blessing house over here. We got rat in it already. It's clean. I mean, it's clean. You could eat off the floor, that's how clean it is. Chicha cleans that thing all the time. And of course, you go upstairs, you sweep it and clean it, it's perfectly clean. You come back tomorrow, the next day, it's dusty. It's really dusty. So, and you got to clean it again. Here, cars, as you know, we're always constantly coming up and down the road, and it's very, how can I say, it's very not dusty at all in here. And I love that aspect. I remember living in other two houses before we moved to this one, and we were constantly dusting all the time. I'm a neat freak on tables. I'm a neat freak on TVs. I'm a dust freak as far as that goes. I don't like dust and clutter and things like that. So I go, like this table, this thing's standing on, you can eat off of it, it's clean. and I keep it clean. But the other one, I try to keep it clean. There's no way. There's just no way I can keep it clean. I mean, I dust it and come back an hour later and it's dust on top of it already. So the pros and cons, there's many cons. I could list about 10 more. It's easy. It's easier. I like it here. It's quieter. And once you get it cool, it stays cool. What'd you say, honey? It's fireproof.
Yeah.
It's fireproof. No fire. That's wood cabinets catch on fire, but it's okay. It's all metal. What else, honey? Oh, earthquake. The reason I bought this house, they had them in China. Storm came through there. They had a real big storm, took every house out. This is the only house standing. I did research on it. This house right here, this expandable house is the only house standing. And not only that, it flexes with the ground. You can actually move around a little bit. Earthquake. And the other houses we lived in, we had earthquakes and tremors close to us here. And because concrete's falling off and everything else, and we go to bed, we'll be laying in bed and the concrete's falling on our head because the walls and cracks in walls, cracks in things is very rarely something that has happened here. So here there's no cracks and things like that. I mean, the house is pretty sturdy. When we first moved here, we had tremors here. And I was sitting in the chair, and I said, "You feel it?" She goes, "Yeah." We're looking around, and the house, you couldn't even see anything moving. The other house, picture frames were flipping over, and rocks, little pebbles coming in off the concrete wall from, even though it's sealed and everything else, but you can see the crack, from the ground moving. So it's good for me. Would I do it again? Would I buy a house like this again? Yes. Would I buy a house in USA like this? Yes. And the most important thing, believe it or not, if you actually take per square inch and cost factor into this, delivered here, cost, crane, customs, everything is cheaper than building here. Because if you have a contractor, it'll take him anywhere from 6 to 8 months to a year to even think about finishing your house. And number two is the problems and the things you have to go through, and the added expense, because down the line, oh, this went up, this went up, this one, I got a change order, got a change order, got a change order. And before you know it, you're spending more money than you thought you were going to. We found that at that house. Wood went up in that house. Price of wood went up. I did not know I could buy steel cheaper than I can buy wood. Steel is cheaper here in the Philippines than wood. Want to build a house? Build it out of steel here. That's really a good factor. Steel, put a roof tile on it, the thick one with the styrofoam inside it. There you go. Use that as your walls all around your house. You're set. Use it on your roof and your walls. You have a house. You don't even worry about block. That would be the most simple house. I should have done that. And you could do that really cheap. I'm getting off the subject here, but it's 8 minutes. Sorry for the long video. I want to thank you for watching. Anything else you want to add, darling? Okay. My wife says no, but noise? Oops. Watch. Let's see. Nah, it's probably not going to be noisy out there. I don't know if you can hear any noise other than the birds chirping. Maybe not. But maybe. I don't know. All right, I want to thank everybody for watching. And thank you, and please subscribe.